Hello team, welcome to Cloud with Kshitij one more time. My name is Kshitij Rai, and today we're gonna proceed further with the domain setup part, and also I would be guiding you how you can add the users in your Microsoft 365 tenant. So let's proceed with that. For that particular thing, we're gonna open a browser, and as you can see that I've already opened my browser and I'm in the admin page. The user for the admin is the URL for the admin is admin.microsoft.com, which you're gonna do, and you would be landed here. So first of all, I just told you that we would be having this particular on Microsoft domain when we create a tenant, and now we would be using a different domain, I mean a custom domain, which we can use for our websites too. So let's proceed further with that. So let me tell you one thing. For that particular thing, you need to purchase a custom domain. So what is a custom domain? Basically, a custom domain is a domain that is basically assigned to your email address to make it look more professional, as well as you can use that custom domain to create a website for your organization. So there are various websites which offer the custom domain. Like for the I guess the more and the most famous is GoDaddy, if I'm not wrong. You just need to search for GoDaddy. You would be seeing the URL of the GoDaddy. You just need to go here, and you would be able to come in the GoDaddy part. So here, for example, you need to search the domain which you want to use in your particular tenant with your particular email. So for example, I would be searching for cloud with Kshitij, if I'm not wrong. Let me search it for. So as I can see that cloud with Kshitij is already taken. Cloudwithkshitij.com is already taken. So what are you gonna do? Basically, if your domain is taken, you can look for another extension that is .in or .com, or maybe you can just go with the broker service fee if you want that domain only. If you have, that budget, you can go with that. So basically, I have purchased my domain from one of the renowned website, that is Namecheap. I've used that particular website to purchase my domain. Let me just go there. This is the Namecheap's official website from where I've purchased my domain, cloudwithkshitij.com. So I'll just do one thing. I'll just go to that particular tenant and I'll show you how we can proceed further. Okay, so let me just do one thing. Let me just go to the admin center here, and let me just try to go to the Copilot page. This is the first page we're gonna go, and we will be seeing how we can proceed further with this. You need to stay in the admin center only. I have a different tenant, so I would be using that to show you. You need to just click on then sign with a different account. I would be sorry for that. Let me just go back one more time. One moment. I would be going to the Copilot page here, and after that I would be clicking on this particular name to add a different account, and I have to just add my cloud with Kshitij ID here so that we can proceed further. Maybe it was like information at cloud with, one moment, cloud with Kshitij.com, if I'm not wrong. No, it's not here. Actually, I forward my email address, just a moment. It was info@cloudwithkshitij.com. So let me proceed further with that. Okay. Nope. One moment. Let me just add the email address and the password. Yeah. So now this is the authentication thing which you all guys would be having, and you have to prove it from your phone. If you won't do it, it will not allow you to proceed further. So let's go in the authentication and let's approve it, and then we'll proceed further. Just a moment. One moment here. Okay, let me try to do it. Just a moment. Let me approve it on your phone. Okay, 66 we're gonna enter, and it is added here. Okay, so I've approved the authentication. Now let's wait for it to proceed further. Okay, as I can see, I am in my admin, and I'm having a domain that is cloudwithkshitij.com. That is my original domain which I am using. This is a tester. Let me just proceed with that particular account. Just a moment. I guess it logged me in with the same account which we created that day. So give me a moment. Let me just click on with a different account, and let me select the info@cloudwithkshitij.com. Okay, I'm here. Let me go to the admin of this particular page. One moment. Okay, users, active users. Okay, as you can see that I'm in the cloudwithkshitij.com email address, and I'm here. I'm having a sort of licenses which you're talking further. So now we have the domain cloud with Kshitij. You just have to purchase a domain from GoDaddy either or with Namecheap, because these two organizations, these two companies, their domain propagation speed is very fast. Their DNS propagation speed is very fast. Now the second thing, what you're gonna do? You're gonna click on this. One moment. Settings here, domains. After that, you will be seeing add a domain option here. You just have to click on add a domain here, enter your domain name here. Like for example, I'm adding uh, cloudwithkshitij.com. If I'll add this, it will ask me to click on use this domain. I'll just click on use this domain, and then it will ask you to add the DNS records and everything. Just hit on continue. After that, as you can see, it has detected that it is from my Namecheap. So there are three things here. First is MX record, second is CNAME, and third is TXT. So basically what these records do, we'll talk about it in the next video in detail. But for now, just do one thing, just click continue here. After you click continue, it will just do one thing. It will just give you a page here to log in on the Namecheap server, and you can do with that. After this is done, click on done here. After it is done, your domain will be added here. What are you gonna do then? You're gonna click on active users. Just click on active users. For example, you are trying to modify your own email address. For example, this is a ceo@cloudwithkshitij.com email address. It's a dummy email address. You would be having this particular thing here on Microsoft.com. For example, your email address looks like this: ceo.onmicrosoft.com. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna modify the existing email address for proceeding further. For example, let me show you what you're gonna do. This is the on Microsoft email. You just have to click on this manage username and email. It would be showing your domain here. For example, -cloudwithkshitij.com. You just have to type in here. For example, you want admin@cloudwithkshitij.com. Hit add, and it would be added here as an alias. Okay, so what is an alias? Alias is basically a different additional email address for your account. If you will email to this particular admin@cloudwithkshitij.com, it would be landed here, ceo@cloudwithkshitij.onmicrosoft.com. But since it's a on Microsoft email, we would be making this email as a primary one. Okay, click on this change to primary and click on save with changes. So now, as you can see, my username has been modified here. I can see it here. This is my username that has been modified. So that is the domain part. Now let's cover the admin part, sorry, the user part, how you can add the user. You just have to click on this add a user here. You have to give the first name, for example, test, and you have to give the display name. Username, for example, I'm giving test@cloudwithkshitij.com. Password, let's create a password for this. Once it is done, hit on next. After that, you would be having the option to assign the licenses. Since you guys have business basic, I am having business premium, so I would go with the business premium. Just click on finish adding. So this is how the user has been added here. This is the password. Hit on close here. Reloaded. You would be having test@cloudwithkshitij.com @cloudwithkshitij.com added here. So that's how this thing work. After this particular thing will be done, you can start this emailing services by logging into this account. Use the OneDrive, mail, and everything. It would work, and you would be getting all the things here. It's showing me an error here because I haven't logged in with this account yet, but I will log in and it will work fine. So that's how you can add the app purchase and add the domain and create a user and add it. So that's all. Thank you for giving your precious time one more time, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.